Welcome to Adventurizing Yoga with Gina. My dream is for everyone to feel comfortable in their yoga practice. Today is day 13 of our Yoga Day Challenge. Come on down into a seated position. Yogi's choice for seated position. I'm going to be in a cross-legged position with my hands on my knees. Do whatever feels good for you. Close your eyes. Come to your deep yoga breaths. Try to even out your breathing. I know I tend to rush my exhales. Bring some focus to your body. Maybe you feel some tension in your shoulders. Just try to let that go. Two more big breaths here. And open your eyes. Let's do some cat-cows in a seated position. Inhale your hands up to the sky and then exhale, cactus your arms. As you bring your arms in forward, round your back, tuck your chin as you exhale. And as you inhale, bring your hands out behind you, pushing your chest forward, raising your gaze, arching your back. Exhale, bring your hands forward as you round your back, tuck your chin, pull in your belly. Inhale, bring your hands back, pushing out your chest, raising your gaze, opening your heart. Do two of these with your own breath. Maybe you find some extra movement that feels good for you. Yogi's choice. And we'll all meet in a neutral position. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Put your hands on your shoulders and let's roll your shoulders. Really try to work your shoulders in here. In reverse direction. Release that. Let's do some little neck circles. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder and then slowly let your head come all the way forward, chin touching your chest. And bring your left ear to your left shoulder and then reverse direction. Let's do one more of these. If you have any neck pain, just skip this. Always got to be mindful of your own body. And then bring your head all the way back up. Let's come over our knees into a tabletop position. Bring your left hand under your nose. Inhale that right hand up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing your right shoulder and right cheek to the mat. You can walk that left hand way out in front of you, or you can bring it in about right under your nose or in front of your face, and then you can kind of press your right shoulder into the mat. A little extra stretch here. Come back to your yoga breath. One more deep breath. Release that. Come back up to center. Bring that right hand under your nose. Inhale the left hand up to the sky and exhale, thread the needle, bringing that left shoulder, left cheek to the mat. Again, you can walk your right hand out in front of you, or you can bring your hand directly in front of your face and kind of press your shoulder into the mat. Yogi's choice. Come back to your breath. One more breath here. Rise back up. Come to your tabletop position again. Hands are directly under your shoulders. Knees are directly under your hips. Extend that right leg out behind you and bring your toes to the mat for a calf stretch. Just a little one. One more breath. Bring that right knee back to the mat. Extend the left leg out behind you, toes to the mat. Give yourself a calf stretch on the left side. I did a lot of walking yesterday, so this feels really good. Bring that left knee back to the mat. Let's do our famous tricep push-ups. So bring your knees back behind you about another foot or so. Fingers nice and wide. Come to your plank. Elbows hugging your body. Come down about halfway. Press yourself up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up. Last tricep push-up. Tuck your toes, hips up and back for your first down dog. Walk your dog out by bending one knee and then the other knee, as if you're pedaling a bicycle. Let your head just dangle here as you reach your chest towards your thighs. When you're ready, come to stillness. 3 breaths here. Come to your knees, elbows hugging your body. Come over your hands all the way down to your belly. For low cobra, press the top of your feet into the mat. And then inhale your upper chest. You should be able to lift your fingertips about an inch off the mat. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes. Press yourself all the way back up to your down dog. 3 breaths. Bend your knees, walk tiny little steps all the way to the top of your mat, bending your knees as you go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sweep your arms way up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Walk that right foot behind you for warrior 2 feet, rotating the right ankle at 90 degrees. Bend the left knee. Open up your arms, warrior 2. The left knee is directly over the ankle, always pointed towards the little toes. The knife edge of that right foot is pressing into the mat. That helps engage that right leg. Arms are outstretched, gaze is over the left fingertips. Shoulder blades are running down your back. Hold this pose for 2 more breaths before we do a triangle. Straighten that left knee, bring that left hand to your shin. Inhale the right hand up to the sky for your triangle. You want to kind of push your hips back towards the left. One more breath before we head back to our warrior 2. Bend the left knee, rise up, extend your arms. Warrior 2 for 3 breaths before we head to crescent lunge. Hands on hips, rotate that back foot so it's pointed towards the top of the mat. Inhale your arms all the way up. Left knee is bent, feet are hip distance apart, heel is up on the right foot. Two more breaths. Exhale, plant your hands, bring that right knee down to the mat, untuck your toes, Inhale your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, raise your gaze, open your heart. 2 breaths here. Inhale your arms all the way back up. Exhale, plant your hands. Left knee meets right knee. Tuck your toes, come to your plank or stay on your knees, elbows hugging your body. Come all the way down to your belly. Press the top of your feet into the mat for low cobra. Inhale, raise your chest. Make sure your fingertips can be raised about an inch. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes, hips up and back, down dog. 3 breaths here. Tiny little footsteps all the way to the top of the mat, bending your knees as you go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms way up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Walk the left foot behind you, rotate the ankle. Warrior 2, bend the right knee, open up your arms. Right knee is bent, pointed towards the little toes. Make sure you have no tension in your shoulders today. For our triangle, straighten that right knee. Bring the right hand to your shin. Inhale that left hand to the sky. Gaze follows. Headed to our warrior 2, 1 big breath. Bend that right knee. Bring your arms all the way back up. One more big breath. Hands on hips, headed to a crescent lunge. Rotate that back foot. Bend, keep that right knee bent. Inhale the arms up. Feet are hip distance apart. Right knee is bent, heel is up on the left foot. One more breath. Exhale, plant your hands, bring that left knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, raise your gaze, open your heart. One more deep breath here. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, plant your hands. Right knee meets left knee. Tuck your toes, come to your plank, elbows hugging your body. Come all the way down to your belly. For low cobra, press the top of your feet into the mat. Inhale your upper chest, raising your fingertips. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes, hips all the way up and back for down dog. 3 breaths here. Come down to your knees. Rise up. Tuck your toes. Sit back on those heels. Ooh. We're gonna do a little toe stretches here. Let's bring our hands back to our shoulders and do some more shoulder circles. Reverse direction. And release that. Do some wrist circles. We're distracting ourselves from our toes. Reverse direction. Do anything else that can distract you. 2 more breaths here. Rise up, untuck your toes. Here comes the favorite part. Sit back on your heels. Ooh, that feels so good. We'll just be here for a second. Come back to a tabletop position. Knees are directly underneath your hips. And then slowly walk your hands out in front of you for a puppy dog. Bring your forehead to the mat. You can keep your arms nice and straight here, or you can lower your forearms for a little extra stretch in our shoulders. Never do something if it hurts. Your body is your yoga instructor. Some of us have really loose shoulders, some of us don't. That's the beauty of things. We are all different. And come back to your yoga breath. One more big breath. Rise back up. Let's do a chest opener. So rise all the way up. Tuck your toes again. This time we're going to bring our hands to our lower back, fingertips pointed down. Roll open your shoulders. Really open your chest here. And then slowly bring your gaze up to the sky for a small back bend. Two more breaths. And slowly come all the way back up. Let's come to a seated position. Inhale your hands up to the sky. Bring your left hand to your mat. Inhale that right hand up and over. You can come to your forearm if that's in your practice, or you can stay higher wherever your body is. Come back to your yoga breath. One more breath. Rise all the way back up. And exhale, plant your right hand on the mat. Bring that left hand over, tilting to the right for a stretch on the left. Come back to your yoga breath. One more breath here. Rise all the way back up. If this is the end of your evening, you can come to your Shavasana pose. You can stay right here. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Come to a happy thought or memory, maybe something that makes you giggle and laugh. And check back in with your body. See how it feels now as compared to when you first stepped onto your mat. Just let yourself melt into the earth. One more deep breath. And open your eyes. May the happiness in me bow to the happiness in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on day 13 of our yoga challenge. Today was a little bit of a softer flow from the hard one we did yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow.